Lefty-lefty matchup here. Should favor the pitcher, but you never know in baseball. You never know. Here comes the pitch. It's smacked down the line. This is going all the way to the wall. Run's gonna score. Easy double for the number 2 hitter, who, folks, if you remember last inning, thought he had a 3 RBI double himself, but that turned out to be nothing. But boy, oh boy, another very well hit ball by this guy. I'm sure in his mind he believes he has 4 RBIs. Sadly for him, he only has 1. But Jameson got hit pretty hard there by the lefty. Doesn't appear to have his best stuff yet. That could change, though. Here we are with the shortstop batting, number 3 hitter. Here comes a pitch. It's fouled off, and it's going right to the cameraman. Oh my goodness. I think the cone protected him, though.
I probably dropped the camera on the ground. And the
cone will be explained later, hopefully.
Yeah,
the cameraman is safely protected. I've seen to that. Alright, Jamison Nezzer. Here comes the pitch. It is smacked right into the outfield. The throw is going into third. Base hit. First and third, nobody out. Run allowed. Bob's going to go try and calm down the southpaw. He apparently needs to be calmed down. So far, the pitching has been not Nezzer material. Bob has had his words of wisdom, and Jameson is now ready to go again. And here we go. He's taken low for a ball. The strike zone is not Jameson's friend today. It is 6-1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Here comes a pitch. The runner's on his way. This is taken for a ball, and he's easily in at second base. So now we've got second and third, and a base hit, folks, makes this a 3-run game. Just when we thought the Dodgers were giving up. Here comes the pitch. It's taken in the dirt. The runner's coming home. Nobody's there, and everybody moves up on the wild pitch by Jamison Nezzer, and it's now 6-2. Runner on third, 0 outs.
Kids are cheering. Aaron's gonna start throwing bats again.
Boy. Just saw Ryan Nakata pass by. The bullpen for the Rebels is going to be in heavy use soon. But Bob has faith in Jameson to get out of this mess. Unfortunately, I don't. This ball's hit pretty well into center field. Runner's going to tag. He's going to make it easily. 6-3, just like that. Boy, oh boy, just when you thought the Dodgers were caving in, they come back with quite a bit of fire. Maybe this is why they're undefeated. Or maybe this is why the Rebels have lost 4 games, because they constantly blow things. Well, we'll have to see how this turns out. I, for one, have no faith. Here comes a pitch from Nezzer. Unfortunately, he's still in the game, taken for a ball. First baseman's up. I have noticed that he is wearing a Houston Astros helmet, which your announcer here completely appreciates. I will not be rooting for him, though, because I am a Rebels fan. Actually, I'm a Rebels player, but hey. Here comes a pitch. Lobbing it up there by Nez. I'm starting to think that there's something wrong. Astro Boy is still batting. I saw Astro Boy once shopping at Best Buy. He didn't look happy then. He doesn't look happy now. And here comes a pitch. He's got to be happy after this hit. And it goes all the way to the wall. He's going to stroll into second base, isn't he? No, he's too fat. He stayed on first.
Is that right, Jameson?
Yes, he's obviously way too fat and slow to make it to second. He's going to stay on first, and that's all for Jameson. And boy, oh boy, thank God. I don't mean that. Jameson's a great pitcher. He just had a rough day. Luckily, Astro Boy is too fat to run. And we got a new pitcher. It's Matt Harden. ERA is 10, but he's a sidewinder. Be interesting to see how he pitches with the runner on first. And only one out. 6-3 lead. I actually heard a rumor that Matt Harden was not going to return to the Rebels next year. We will miss him. He's quite a talented player. But those are the breaks. Here comes a pitch, and his ball's... Oh no! It's booted by Mike Gao. E5. The runner advanced to second. Could have been Gao's second error of the inning, but the scorekeeper was rather nice the first time.
Aliens trying to talk
Unfortunately for Jameson, that meant all those runs were earned.
Yeah, I caught it.
But that was an error. Oh my God, we've got first and second with one out. Here in the top of the 6th inning, 6-3 ball game. And for some reason the cameraman is zooming in on the coach's ass. We'll let that slide. Matt Harden is going to step off. Always the tricky one is Matt Harden. I remember the days of Patrick Henry baseball with old Matt Harden. I'm sorry, I am babbling. Here comes the pitch. It is, I have no idea where the ball is, and it's a foul ball. Thank you, cameraman, for not following the ball whatsoever. I'll make up for your lack of skill by my increased... Let's see, what's the correct word? Let's just forget I was talking at all. Alright, 0-1 count on Mr. Blue, for some reason, as noted in the scorebook, which I have. So, Matt is going to pick the second. He's going to be safe. Unlikely you're going to get him picked off, although that was the leadoff guy. Not a bad move at all by Matt Harden. He's set. He's coming home. It's taken low for a ball. So we still have one away. Third baseman is batting. I don't get the other team's name because, frankly, I do not care. And Matt picks off again. And he's safe again. I don't even... that was to the shortstop. Mr. Mike. I'm not sure if his last name is correct at all. I also heard a rumor that he was not returning next year, and again, he will be missed. Talented player. Here comes a pitch. Grounded to the pitcher, bobbles it a little bit, but he recovers nicely, throws over to first to Aaron Allsweet, and that is the second out. Nice play all around. Didn't panic when he bobbled the ball, and made a strong, solid throw over to first. The human vacuum, Mr. Allsweet. Oh wait, that's me. Alright, 2 outs, and here comes the 8th place hitter in the Dodger lineup. So far he is 0 for 2. Obviously lacking in the talent department. The pick over to third, Matt is picking quite frequently. And quite frequently nothing is happening. And the sidewinder is ready to go. Here comes the pitch. His ball is popped up to center field. Dwayne White is going to be there. He seems to think there are 2 outs, not 3, and he throws it in. But hey, that's okay. Well, we've moved on. It appears we have a new pitcher for the Dodgers. Mr. Dwayne White will lead things off. He is 1 for 2 so far today with a ribby and a stolen base. Good game so far by Dwayne White. Not to mention the diving catch. It's quite fantastic, but we've come to expect that from a talented center fielder. Cameraman is shooting this at an angle, maybe giving us a different perspective. I'm not quite sure. Here comes a pitch, and this ball is fouled off. Dwayne White's having quite the battle. This has been brought to you by Sony. So without this camcorder, this game would not be recorded. Not to mention Pinnacle Studio and Adobe Photoshop. We thank you for watching. Here comes a pitch to Mr. Dwayne White. It's taken for a ball. Umpire does not call too many strikes. which doesn't seem to affect most of us on the Rebels because we're usually swinging out of our asses at every pitch. Oh wait, I'm only speaking for myself. I apologize again. Anyways, Dwayne White is up. Called time, and he's ready to go. Here comes a pitch. This ball is fouled away. Having quite the battle today. I don't know, folks. I got a feeling. That the pitcher's going to groove one to Dwayne. He's not going to miss it. Call it a hunch. Call it what you will. But I see something good happening right here. Here comes a pitch. He's taking for a ball. I'm an idiot. Dwayne thinks there are 4 balls. There are only 3. He's going to stay.
Let's go, Dwayne.
Full count. Comes a payoff pitch by the pitcher.
Yes, it is.
He's got to throw him a strike. This ball is roped into the outfield. Oh my, way over everybody's head. Dwayne's going to be able to jog into second. He falls on his ass, and it's an easy double by Dwayne White. That ball was hit far. I'm rather impressed. And I only missed it by 1 pitch. Here comes Danny Romo. He was, of course, the victim of Nick Leonard's horrible commentary earlier, in which he thought that he was out when clearly he was safe. We apologize to him as well as you, the audience. Swung on and missed. As I said, he is 1 for 1 today. No error given on the play because he hit it rather hard. Walk and a stolen base. Very important stolen base. Dwayne White is thrown out at third. Cameraman decided not to follow it. I didn't know what was going on, but oh my god, we've got 2 outs now. And we've got, again, the cameraman is not following anything.
Take your time.
I don't know what just happened. Now we have 2 outs. This is mass hysteria. All I know is a quite fine-looking individual is batting. Got to admit, you know, this guy is quite attractive. And he's a pretty good hitter, too. Got a great number. Nice pants. And here comes a hit to the third baseman. Kicks it. Tries to throw. No way he's going to throw Allsweet out. Way too fast for that. That was quite an effort running. This guy's always given 100%. I think he deserves the MVP trophy. He also happens to be me. And I'm a complete arrogant asshole. He will be safe at first. Scorekeeper apparently gave him a base hit. If I was scorekeeping, that would have been an error. But I'm a little bit tougher than Ashley is. Jose's up. Smacked the ball to center field his first time. Nice double to the wall. We've seen a lot of that today. The ball's been hit pretty hard all day long. Ball is carrying here at Wilson High School. This is taken for a strike. Umpire called the strike. I'm impressed by his ability to raise his right arm. Yeah, the pick throw over to first, obviously expecting the blazing speed of Aaron Allsweet to be moving on to second. Unfortunately, he's not going to. His knee is bloody. There's no way he's going to slide again.